Schulte for a three. She splashes it.
Look at that.
Shot clock at 7, lighting with a runner. Off the glass, the hoop of the horn.
LNKTV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network presents Prairie Wolves basketball. Today it's a conference matchup featuring the Co-Hawks of Coe College and your Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves. This game is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University. Now let's take you out to Snyder Arena with Jeff Moats and John Harris.
Iowa Conference men's basketball right here on LNK-TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Moats along with John Harris as we bring you the men's matchup tonight here between Nebraska Wesleyan and Coe College. Nebraska Wesleyan, John, had a win streak snapped here recently in an overtime loss at Simpson College on Saturday. The Prairie Wolves coming in here for a three-way tie for first place with Loris and Buena Vista, 17-3, 8-3 overall. Coe College on the opposite end, 8-12, 4-7. They're trying to vie for 7th place in the conference.
Well, they're coming off a January loss to Wesleyan of about 16 points. So Wesleyan has their number in that first game. Listen, the hot shooting with Cooper Cook, this whole team comes together. They're going to be in for a long night.
You talk about Cooper Cook, and how about Dion Wells-Ross? Those are the two top scorers for Nebraska Wesleyan that we'll be keeping an eye on for tonight. In fact, all 5 starters are averaging double digits, 12 points or more. Whereas with Coe College, Tommy Hook and Spencer Williams, the only 2 guys in double figures for that team.
Well, Wells-Ross is not only the best, one of the better players in this conference, one of the better players in the whole division. Double digits in points, double digits in rebounds, and about 4 assists a game. He's doing it all, Jeff.
Let's keep an eye on Ryan Garver tonight as well. He had 26 points in that overtime loss to Simpson College. Let's see if he can be just as efficient this time around tonight. Sit back and enjoy this one. It's Nebraska Wesleyan, Coe College, the Prairie Wolves, and the Co-Hawks in men's basketball next on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
And we're back at the home of Maria Wright, who just scored major points by recycling. Let's go to replay. Look, there's a package.
Dick, starting April 1st, corrugated cardboard. See that ripple? It must be kept out of the trash. It's not garbage.
Both the garbage can and the recycling bin are open. Maria takes it to the bin. It's good!
Maria uses easy curbside pickup, but you can recycle for free at any public drop-off site.
Join the team.
And take it to the bin. Learn more at recycle.lincoln.ne.gov.
Welcome back to Snyder Arena here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
And you're still laughing.
And I'm still laughing.
He's laughing at my recycling commercial, folks.
Well, you know what? You and Dick Janda did a great job with that. I'm not going to deny it. A lot better than I would have done.
I'm signing autographs as Quasimodo.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. There you see the starters for Nebraska Wesleyan. Dion Wells-Ross, a senior out of Omaha Benson. Jack Hiller, he gets the start tonight. Hiller is out of the Olathe East High School, Olathe, Kansas area of Kansas City. Nate Shimonitz, a sophomore from Creighton Prep. Ryan Garver, the junior out of Lincoln Northeast. And Cooper Cook out of the Kansas City area from Overland Park, Kansas. Out of Blue Valley North High School will get the start. Now for Coe College, this is how they'll start tonight. There you see the junior, Trevor Holland, Tommy Hook, the sophomore, Instead of TJ Kaufman, Matt Meyer will get the start tonight. Nolan Tipp, the junior, will be in there, and Spencer Williams, the 6'7" center, the senior, in the post for Coe College. Brian Martin in his 6th year as the head coach at Coe College. And there you see Dale Wellman in year number 4 for the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves. This is a high-tempo offense that they like to run. They get up and down the court, although they stumbled last week in overtime at Simpson, who, by the way, tonight is at Luther College. Wartburg and Buena Vista, they're playing tonight.
It's competitive in this league every night, and you can't take any nights off. You can't relax, and I don't care what your record is. Wesleyan, with a great record, every game's going to be tough. And even though they beat this team by 16 the first time around, that doesn't mean anything. As we look at the clock, it starts 0-0.
Tip is up. It will be controlled by Coe College right off the bat, and we're underway. Williams in the corner. Back out front. Holland gets the ball stolen away. Dion Wells-Ross to the other end, goes to the basket, puts it up and in.
Yeah, he leads. Not only is he double figures in assists and rebounds and points, he's a steal leader as well. And he gets the first 2. And I think since he left the headband alone, he's been playing lights out.
So he's kept it off, and he's probably going to keep it off perhaps the rest of the season. As Coe works the ball against the man defense.
Yeah, athletes are so superstitious. Once they make a change and it's working, you go with it.
Far corner, here's a 3, and it's up and in. 3-ball falls that time for Matt Meyer.
Boy, nice look from Meyer. He eyed it and he spied it. He made it.
So 1 minute in, 3-2 lead here for Coe. Here's Garver for Wesleyan, curling around. Shimonitz misses the point-blank layup.
He didn't look it in. Just thought he had made it. Now you got to make sure you look it in the basket there. Left it hanging.
Temp works the ball on the bounce over to Williams, guarded by Wells-Ross. Backs his way in, left hand and one-handed baby hook, bounces around and through.
And he used that off arm, Jeff, just to put that shoulder right into Wells-Ross's chest to create some distance. Referee didn't make any call there.
So 5-2 advantage here for the Cohawks. Here's Cooper Cook to the basket, draws the contact.
Wesleyan making that nice little weave move. That time Cooper Cook on his way to the basket gets the foul.
Watch this again. There you see the contact and the foul committed by Nolan Timp. So here's Cooper Cook, top scorer for this Wesleyan ball club, hits the first free throw.
And he needs 1 rebound to tie the all-time lead, if I'm not mistaken. He's right there with Dana Jensen, one of the all-time greats at Nebraska Wesleyan.
Certainly was. Still considered by a lot of folks as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, basketball player this program has ever had. There's a hand check called on Shimonitz. Well, Dana Jansen was a star at Lincoln Northeast, led him to the 1982 Class A championship with Cooper Cook's father, Kevin Cook. And then Lonnie Ashley was on that team. All 3 came over here and played for Wesleyan. They were part of those teams in the 80s that had that magnificent run in the NCAA tournament. And of course, Dana Jansen's son, Jordan Jansen, is a star player over at Lincoln East. Here's an entry pass up and in off the glass. Spencer Williams with another bucket.
So Coe early is finding some success inside.
Here's Garver out front on the right. Wells-Ross for a 3, off. And Williams with the board. The key for Wesley is trying to match the physicality that Williams has got for Coe. He's got the ball on the right side. Here's a skip out in the corner. Quick ball movement. Here's a 3 from the left side. Rims off. Wells-Ross with a rebound. Holland couldn't connect. Garver inside. Cook. Turn around. Laying up and in. The basket counts.
Yeah, back to the motion again. That's just a great job. A nice assist from Ryan Garver as Cooper Cook on the curl Down the lane with the left hand, gets the hoop and the harm. And here he comes again, folks. There he is, right there. Left hand, right off the glass, nice and smooth. Rarely see any emotion from Cooper Cook. Whether, you don't know if he's too high or too low, you just don't see it from him. He did clap his hands after he made the basket, so that's about as much as you're going to see out of him.
And in the game, he's got 5, and we're tied at 7. Pressure in the backcourt by Wesleyan.
Looking to get the steal and the easy basket. You got to always watch out where Garver is because he'll pick your pocket. You'll start with $1 and you end up with 35 cents with him around.
Holland now, they go back out front. Tommy Hook, shot clock at 7. Hook right side. Tries to pivot up, put up a shot, can't get it to go. Tip and try from him doesn't go. Battle for the ball into the hands of Wells Ross. He'll slow it down, give it back out. Shimonitz, 3 on the way, good.
Oh, that's in rhythm too. Stepped right into it. Nate Shimonitz.
10-7 lead now for the Prairie Wolves. And now here is Hook. Entry pass denied by Cook, recovered though by Holland, down inside Williams, and the basket counts.
And Wells Ross lost the ball. The ball hit him right in the back of the head. You always have to know where the ball is, and you see that more and more from players at every level. I mean, that's the most basic thing to know is where the ball is at all time.
Timeout on the floor taken by Nebraska Wesleyan with 16:11 to go. 30-second timeout. Back after you see this.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. Eh? For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
We're back at Snyder Arena here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network, and there you see Spencer Williams. He'll shoot one shot after making the basket and being fouled by Jack Hiller, and he can't convert on it. Here comes Wesleyan the other way. Garver, Shimonitz, lob inside. Hiller gets the feed, puts it up and in.
That's nice, beautiful entry pass by Shimonitz into Hiller, and that's how you want to do it. Lead him right to the basket, so all he has to do is just go right up off the glass.
12-9 lead here for the Prairie Wolves. Down in the drive to the basket,
Whoa,
falling into the stands and putting it up and in was Matt Meyer.
Boy, and he took a lick off the back.
Now Wells Ross on the other end can't finish. Williams comes up with the basketball, but denied and knocked away out of bounds by Ryan Garver, who's trying to get the steal.
He's the steals leader, Jeff. You know that.
Austin Roth in the game out of Hudson, Iowa. He's a 6'6 sophomore. Number 34, he'll work it in here for Coe. To Holland. Hook with it now across the timeline. So we've got a man defense here. Entry pass taken away by Garver. Good read.
He did something to his ankle.
Yeah, he tweaked it. He's hobbling along. Here's a 3 from Shimonitz, and he buries it.
Garver's going to have to tough it out.
Officials timeout here as Garver's going to go over to the sideline and get checked out.
Yeah, he came down awkwardly.
Dylan Dirks will check in for Garver.
So he's going to take that shoe off and figure out what's going on.
Yep, they're going to go get it looked at over there on that table.
Probably need to get some wrap. It's surprising he doesn't have his ankle wrapped.
Well, you know, nowadays a lot of the kids are wearing low-cut, mid-cut type basketball shoes, not like the high tops back in the old days.
Yeah, I never did that. Well, I started with Jack Taylor, so what can I tell you? 3
on the way from the top, no good. Doesn't fall that time for Austin Roth.
That's a Wells Ross's third or fourth rebound already, Jeff. First half, he get double figures in rebounds and points. There, oh boy.
Dirks for a three. Passes through.
The iron is kind, folks. The Rattler goes in.
18-11, Co trailing, and they got the ball. Holland. Roth on the attack, goes to the basket. Shot blocked by Wells Ross, comes up into the hands of Shimonetz. Shimonetz on the break. Left side, here's a three on the way from Nate Baugh, and he can't finish. And the ball knocked out of bounds off of Roth. It will stay with Wesleyan.
Boy, that looked like a good look from Baugh. Personally, I would have found Cooper Cook, because I know I have all the utmost confidence in his three-point ability. But everybody here has a green light, rather. Not the red light, but the green light.
Foul on Roth. Brian Martin, there you see, the head coach of Co in his sixth season. Working the sideline here.
And his assistant used to coach my son.
Three is up and in for Nate Shimonetz, who's got 9 points. And timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout taken. 13:56 to go here, and a 10-point lead for the Prairie Wolves.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
Now there you see Ryan Garver getting taped up on his right ankle. And I know Dale Wellman would love to have him back in that lineup right away. So out of the timeout, Co with the basketball, facing a full court man press. Looking to trap. Across the timeline, Calvin Winker had the basketball. Now Tommy Hook, one of the top scorers of this team. Here's Roth. And swings the pass and he throws it away. Winker couldn't catch it. Turnover on Co.
Unforced error on Co. The kind you don't want to see.
So Jack Hiller will work it inbounds. Cooper Cook going to get a break.
Coach. And Tommy Hook's going to get a breather. Down 10.
Shimonetz directing traffic. Wells Ross coming up from the high post. Shimonetz off the screen. Dirks rising up for another three. He's short. And the rebound to Michael Packard, who's in the game for Co. 6'6", 230-pounder. Winker on the low block against Wells Ross. Turn around with the left hand off the window and in.
That's a nice move by Winker. Wells Ross was right there. Better offense than defense.
Here's Baugh for a three. That one rims off. Winker with the board.
Yeah, right there. Getting good shots.
Trevor Holland with the basketball. And the ball stolen by Nate Baugh. 2-on-1 break, bounce past Dirks from the left side, lays it up and in.
Oh, that should have been an and one. Nice take from the left side by Dirks. And a nice bounce pass by Baugh.
Lead back at 10 here, John, as Wesleyan has dictated this tempo. Early on, it was Co right off the bat, but then Wesleyan has responded to kind of hold their own tempo here. And here's Packard off a feed and puts it in.
Yeah, that was the old look what I found. And Garver's about to come back in the game here.
Wells Ross, Shimonetz. Left side, here's a three from Hiller, in and out.
Boy, right there.
Rebound to TJ Kaufman. Packard, bounce pass, Winker lays it in. Good break.
Ball barely touched the ground. And Wesleyan now up 6. Got to do a better job of transition defense.
23-17. Dirks, far corner, Shimonitz rising up, 3 on the way, off.
Boy, the iron is now unkind for Wesleyan.
Roth with the board. Here comes Coe the other way. A little overthrown on that pass from Holland to Packard inside, and a turnover against Coe. 3 new players back in for Wesleyan. We'll see Cooper Cook, Ryan Garver check in, and Austin Hall, the sophomore out of Millard West, will come in.
So wholesale substitutions as we're going up and down here. Hall will get the offense started. And again, everybody on this team, you know, Coach Wellman has these guys on this team because they can shoot the ball.
Pick and roll, now Garver. He's got one of the bigger guys on him right now, and that's Williams. Step back 3 on the way from Garver, and he buries it.
He has found his offensive touch this season.
Make it a 2 for Garver.
He had a high of 26 here recently. And only 1 3-pointer in there. That's not a good move.
It's a foul on Garver.
Yeah, that's a bad foul, too.
So Garver commits the foul for making that long 2.
He's really found a great offensive stroke, Jeff. He spent a lot of his time, you know, playing defense, looking for steals. Coach Wellman's going to take a timeout.
Full timeout. We'll step aside. 10:45 to go in the first half. Nebraska Wesleyan with an 8-point lead.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
.17 is our score. Nebraska Wesleyan ahead of Coe College here with 10:45 to go in this first half. Welcome back. Along with John Harris, I'm Jeff Moats. Prairie Wolves trying to come back off of that overtime loss at Simpson last weekend. Lost 102-97.
Yeah, a defensive struggle, obviously.
So out of the timeout, Coe will get the basketball. Across the timeline. Schlaubaugh was the guy that brought it across and kind of nudged the forearm a little bit. Winker to the basket, draws the foul.
Looks like Coe is doing a better job of getting toward the rim than Wesleyan, and they're finding success there. Left hand shield with the off arm. Boy, Winker, he looks like a specimen, doesn't he? My goodness, he looks like you.
6'6", 190.
My goodness. Look at those muscles on that guy.
That was me 23 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take that. I didn't see you 20, whatever years ago, but I'll have to take your word for it.
Second free throw good. Me? Now? I'll think of a comparison for you here in a moment.
Well, people stop you and think you're Ben Roethlisberger. That's what they think you are.
Yeah. Only about 40 pounds heavier. And Austin Hall draws the contact off the head fake.
And you know what? That's a great point, Jeff. Off the head fake, and that's again another fundamental play. Not necessarily putting the ball on the ground, but using your body to move the player in a direction you want him to go. Nice over the shoulder by Garver.
Working off screens, Patrick Sullivan. Garver on the attack, goes up from behind and blocked out of bounds there by Spencer Williams.
I wish he had taken that shot from outside. Of course, I like the attack, but he has to have the confidence, as he has had previously, that he can make that shot.
Entry pass tonight out of bounds by Coe. Nolan Temp knocked it away that time.
Well, this goes 1 second at a time.
Here's Hall with 8. Hall to the basket, lays it up and in.
Oh,
Basket
what a nice
counts.
move. Nice take by Austin Hall. He made up his mind that he was going to take that corner, and nice left hand, takes the body blow, goes up off the glass, nice and smooth.
Third, make that second personal foul on Schlabaugh of Co. Hall hits the free throw.
Getting some nice valuable minutes here. The sophomore from Omaha, Millard West.
He's really gained a lot of valuable minutes for Dale Wellman in recent games.
You prove yourself on the floor, then you can't keep him off the floor.
Here's Williams.
Come out and be productive. Coach Wellman's going to give you a chance.
Bounce pass from Winker.
Oh, there we go.
Clock at 8 and a steal for Garver. To the other end, Garver lays it up and in.
And he just adds one more to his steal total. We'll get that total and pass it along, but he's the leader in the conference.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Wesleyan. Garver with 4 points tonight. He's got 2 steals already in this game.
And so he was already leading the conference.
Here's Wells Ross, Garver, Hiller. And now an illegal screen, then an offensive foul. That'll go against Nate Shimonetz out of prep. Well, his alma mater regained the #1 spot in the Class A ratings. They've got a good team this year. They were good at when he was up there at prep. One of the all-state candidates on a state championship team, too.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Now a foul. We're going against Jack Hiller. He was on that, it was the 2015 team that won the state tournament.
I think we were there.
And they've had a lot of great success here in the last decade. Even when Omaha Central had those great dynasties up there. Prep was always in the fold too.
Remember a great game against Prep in Norfolk. I think may have been in the semifinals.
Yeah, it was in 2010, I believe. Shot up and blocked.
Where they get the ball off the miss and put it back in. Or no, one of the players.
Prep was playing for a final shot, and it was Brady Woolman that got the
Yeah,
steal,
that's
went
right.
to the other end. There you see the foul on the other end. It's going to go against Cooper Cook.
Yeah, Brady Lohman. He goes all the length of the floor and throws it in, and we do a Jack Buck. Let's go crazy.
Matt Meyer hits the free throw, and Jonah Bradley was in that game for Norfolk, and he played here at Wesleyan. We saw him play, and now he's the head coach over at Lincoln Southeast in his first season there with the Knights. Second free throw rolls around and through for Meyer.
They're getting his feet wet there, coaching high school basketball. Has a great mind. Just trying to put it together in his first season. He'll be better next year.
A lot of promise over there. So Jonah Bradley, the former Prairie Wolf, over there at Southeast now. Nice look from Garver to Cook, who got blocked. But I think they're going to give the contact to Matt Meyer.
Nice help defense by Meyer. Just too much of the body. Let's see it here. Yep, right there. Boom, right into him. And he disagrees. But it doesn't matter if he disagrees or not.
There's Cooper Cook at the free throw line, hits the first one. And we talk about Cook. He's got Lincoln roots, but he grew up in the Kansas City area. Second free throw doesn't fall. And it didn't come as a big surprise when he decided to choose Nebraska Wesleyan to continue his education and his basketball career, since his father was a major contributor to the success that they had here in the 80s. Nice ball movement. Here's a three in the corner, up and in from Meyer.
You said that right. That was a nice move. Nice dish from Spencer Williams into the corner.
Coe not going away just yet. Still plenty of time. How about that feed?
Oh,
and
my
Nate Baugh.
Oh, what a beautiful movement. Here comes Garver again.
Holland on the break. Meyer from the corner for another three, and he is on fire.
Boy, I'll tell you what. My goodness.
They cannot give up that shot in the corner because Meyer has been lethal for the Cohawks.
Well, he's catching it in rhythm, and that's what's been good for him.
Here's Garver. Inside to Dirks from Baugh. Dirks with a one-hander, short. Back the other way now, Holland running that point. Here's Williams. Winker going to work, turnaround shot off the glass, can't follow, but the tip in is up and in for Williams.
Yeah, nobody put a body on the Quahog, and now they are slowly chipping away within 6 now.
2-possession lead for Wesleyan, 7 minutes to go here in the half.
High ball screen, looking for the back door. Trying to get over the top to Wells Ross.
Wells Ross lost the ball, keeps it in bounds. Shot clock at 8. Garver, 3 on the way, good!
That's a great job by Garver. Again, I'd like to see him just take that with confidence. Don't hesitate. Just go right up with it.
On the other end, Holland to the basket, can't finish it. Rebound into the hands of Cook. He'll push it up along the near side.
He'll go all the way.
He'll go to the basket with the left hand.
Nice little hesitation. Quahawks turn their head. Cooper Cook off the glass with the left hand.
Big 5-point swing there. 38-27.
Thought he might pull it out, Jeff. He saw an opening. He just went right to the basket. Great job by Cooper Cook. Now can they get a stop?
Here's Meyer, a little runner along the right side. Doesn't draw iron, but here comes Garver.
Little heat check by Meyer. Just wanted to know if he was still hot. So Garver directing traffic here.
Here's Baugh. Dirks for a 3. That hit the backboard, and that was it. Wide right of the rim. On the other end, here's Hook to the basket.
Got to stop ball. Most dangerous man on the court is the guy, and they got to steal back.
And now Coe with the basketball. Winker down inside. Meyer, bounce pass taken away by Wells Ross, and they got numbers on a 4-on-2. Wells Ross, the basket, draws a foul.
Yeah, he was determined he was going to go to the basket.
Tommy Hook, who averages 11 points a game, has only got 2 tonight, and he's called for the foul.
Yeah, he only has 2 because Meyer has 12.
And Meyer's been doing all the damage out there for Coe as Wells Ross hits the free throw. 4 new guys in for Wesley and 3 for Coe.
Yeah, we just call that a line change. I grew up watching the St. Louis Blues back in the day. Gary Unger, Barclay Plager. I wanted to be a hockey player when I was younger.
Is that right?
That's the truth.
They played that at the Kiel Auditorium, didn't they? Back then.
Well, they played. They started there, but they went to what they call the Checker Dome, which was our dome. The arena, the hockey arena, was called the Checker Dome. Oh, what a move!
What an up and under move. Nice take that time. Nolan Temp with his first basket. He backed Hiller all the way down to that block and got really close to the hoop. Lead down to 8 for Wesleyan here with under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Shimonitz.
Wesleyan has to keep moving, Jeff. They have to keep moving. They're getting a bit stagnant here on the offensive side.
Sullivan. Shot clock at 6. Baugh with the ball. And a crossover down the lane. Pump fake off. No good. Shot clock violation.
Ball didn't touch the rim. Nice take by Baugh. Has to at least touch the rim.
Yeah.
Ball in for Wells Ross.
For those folks wondering, that ball's got, as you said, the ball's got to hit the rim in order to avoid having that shot clock violation. Tight defense on Tommy Hook by Austin Hall. Here's Temp in the high post. Austin Roth. TJ Kaufman with the basketball. Back to Roth, going to work on Shimonitz. Muscling his way up off the glass and in.
Yeah, Shimonitz couldn't do anything about that. He just went vertical. He just went right over the top.
Coe back to within 6. Here's Baugh. Lob down
nice
inside. Hiller, travel with the basketball.
Just go right up. Just go up.
No need to put the ball to the floor.
Yeah, not at all. You're Hiller, you're 6'6". And, you know, sometimes guys do that to gather themselves. And if he was off balance, I can see why he would do that.
3:42 to go.
But most likely, you just want to get the ball, go right up.
Here's Temp. Double team. Good job by Shimonitz. Corrals the basketball, finds Hall.
Great job.
Here's a three from Hiller. No, can't go.
Boy, it was a nice look. Nice job by Shimonitz on the steal.
How about that spin move from Tommy Hook, and he got the hoop with a harm.
Oh,
what a
my
move by
goodness.
Tommy Hook.
Right into the chest of the defender. Hook right off the glass. I don't know if he called glass or not. They used the off arm. Boom, right into him. That's a good move. That's a great move. Hook is one of those guys, just kind of a junkyard dog. I mean, he's just a nuisance.
Gets the free throw to go. He got the three-point play. That's 5 for him.
Just a gamer. I mean, he's a competitor.
And now you look at the score, and it's an 8-0 run.
Boy,
and it's
look at
down
that.
to 3 all of a sudden.
That's just the Cohawks just playing hard.
Austin Hall lost the ball out of bounds, and Dale Wellman thought it was off of Coe. And now
watch the hands is what he's saying. Watch the hands down here. Coe's getting away with a lot of off-arm pushing.
Far side they go. Off the curl, Holland. Ball tipped up. They'll reset. Shot clock at 4. Are they aware of it? Down to 1. Shot on the way at the buzzer. The big shot goes for Holland.
Oh, my goodness. The bank is open. What time is it?
It's late.
Yeah, it's too late for the bank to be open. Maybe the ATM, maybe.
And now that lead is down to 1 for Wesleyan.
And that's just some tough play. See Wells Ross, see what they can come up with here.
10-0 run for Coe. Behind the back pass to Garver.
You got to splash that if you're Garver.
Garver does it.
You got to splash it. You got to go ahead and take the shot.
That's 10 for Garver. And the lead back at 4. That ends the run for Coe for now. And now we got a foul at midcourt.
And reach in by Wells Ross.
And behind the back pass.
He was right there. The only way to get it to him was just to flip it behind the back. Got some referees in the stands here.
Middle Arc Lemon to be proud. Free throw is good for Holland. Second free throw. Nothing but nylon there for Holland. Still a one-possession game. A minute 52 to go before halftime. Turning out to be a pretty good basketball game. Nice feed from Garver to Cook, who went up and was fouled.
Yeah, so he goes up right away, Jeff, and that's what I love about what he did there. Didn't hesitate. Ball was high. He goes high. Go right up. Right into the Cohawk. Gets the foul. But Cooper Cook, you know, he's not just a shooter. He's a scorer. He knows how to put the ball in the basket from all different kinds of ways.
Second free throw, good. Hits them both, 44-40, Prairie Wolves. Minute 37 left here, and a steal. Here's Hall. Out right side, Baugh. Wells Ross with a one-hander, can't finish. How about an offensive board for Cook, who goes back up, got rejected by Roth. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's off of Wesley, and it will be Coe ball.
Nice block inside by the Cohawks. Wells Ross tried to tap it out, just outside the reach of Garver.
Now a whistle in the backcourt, a push. Austin Hall.
This has been a very physical first half here.
Well, for both teams, yes. But the physicality part has greatly been shown by Cole.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. And again, if you're a team like Wesleyan, it may not be considered the most physical team. You get pushed around a little bit. Maybe that'll wake you up.
Holland hits both free throws. He's got 6.
So when you're considered, more of a finesse team, a little physicality opens your eyes.
Garver to Dirks, lost track, back to Wells Ross. Ball off the curl, almost lost it. Shot clock at 8. Garver in the lane, puts up an off-balance shot.
My goodness.
Wow, Ryan Garver.
He does it again.
12 for him.
That was a crazy flip. Whatever it takes, Garver will get it done.
Lead at 4 here for the Wolves, down to 40 seconds here before halftime. Entry pass taken away by Garver, another steal. I think that's 3 for him on the night. And Garver got pickpocketed by Roth.
Oh, he got pickpocketed. Just about to give him some praise. Somebody's supposed to call Wolf there, Jeff. The guy's behind you.
Half a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Holland guarded by Dirks. Holland, crossover in the lane, puts up a floater, and he got it to go.
The prayer was answered.
Wow. And we got ourselves a ball game, folks, here at the break. Nebraska Wesleyan led by as much as 15 points, I believe. And then all of a sudden, Co comes marching back on a 10-0 run. And they're still down by 2 to Wesleyan at the break. Nebraska Wesleyan 46. And Co College 44 here at halftime on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Lincoln Electric System is proud to serve the Lincoln area. We can't imagine a better community to work for, so we owe it to our customers and team members to be something even better. That's why we're striving to be the world's best energy company. The kind of people who work for us are the kind of people who will get us there. Reliable people who believe in safety, integrity, and most of all, serving their neighbors. And at LES, the professionals who work here stay here. The reasons are many. You'll get the technology and training you need to succeed and advance. Benefits that allow you to take care of your family's needs and goals. You'll do important work to help create a sustainable energy future for us all. If you are starting your professional journey with LES, you will gain experience in our wide-ranging internship programs. At the end of the day, people stay here, we believe, for a very simple reason. LES is a great place to work, to build a career, and to do something that matters. It's all because we are local people serving local people.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences, designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University, NWU.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
There you see the Prairie Wolf Pep Band. as we get ready for the second half. It's a 46-44 lead for Nebraska Wesleyan as we look.
That's a little outcast they're playing there.
Yeah.
Hey now.
There you see the first half stats. 17-25 for Co, 16-31. Both teams are 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Rebounding edge to Co, turnovers 11 for Co. Points off turnovers 6-12 there as you see. But here's an interesting little stat that you don't see on your screen. Points in the paint. Co College has got 26 points in the paint to 18 for Nebraska Wesleyan.
They were throwing it down inside, and they made some crazy baskets. They threw it up there in all kind of different ways. But they found a way to attack the basket and get closer to Wesleyan. And Wesleyan shooting from outside, Co's shooting from inside. So that's what got him back in this ball game, Jeff. Down by as many as 15, now only 2 in this going into the second half.
High-low denied that time by Nolan Timp.
A bad turnover right off the tip here, or the inbounds rather. So do we have a zone?
Kind of a 3-2 zone on a part of Wesleyan. So you got a 3-guard setup and 2 guys on the block. Down to 7. Meyer on the baseline, fadeaway shot off the glass, no. And the tip in, does it go in? Yes, they're going to count it.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to count it, and it's Spencer Williams who ties it up off the tip in.
Another point in the paint, Jeff.
28-18 advantage there now.
Nice entry pass.
Here is Cook, who can't finish but gets his own tip in.
Rebound leader is Cooper Cook. And he just tips it right back up in the basket.
1 minute into this second half, and a 2-point lead still for Wesleyan.
Gonna watch the player running the baseline if you're Wesleyan. That's Matt Meyer.
Extra pass, Holland for a 3, off. Hiller with the rebound. So Shimonitz will get it across the timeline. Cook in the lane, got a block, tipped around, back the other way.
Yeah, a lot of physical play there as he was moving. Oh, bad pass.
And now a steal for Garver. That should be number 4 tonight. Bounce pass, kicked out of bounds. I think the no-look there from Shimonitz made the difference.
Yeah, I think he made the wrong choice there. He had Hiller off to his right. Tried to make this extravagant pass to Cooper Cook.
For the easy bucket.
A lot of standing around by Wesleyan.
Garver for a 3, off. Tipped out of there. Wells Ross gets it, puts it back up and in.
Nice tip by Cooper Cook to keep the ball alive. Wells Ross, the beneficiary.
That's 5 for him in the game.
And now Wesleyan with a couple of points in the paint. Can't get them all from outside.
Meyer puts it up, can't finish it, no whistle, and he hits the floor in frustration. He hustles back.
And Cook took one in the mouth.
How about Garver gets the feed, reverse, and 1!
Oh, my goodness.
The hesitation, and he gets it to go.
Little playground action from Ryan Garver. We'll see that again here in a moment, I know. Here it is. Nice pass here.
Whoop.
And then he hesitates, getting a little helicopter, and then flipped it up there, a la Steph Curry.
Wow.
And the key there is a pump fake, folks. If you give the pump fake, get him up in the air. And when he comes down, Garver right off the glass. That's a huge play.
And he hits the free throw. Ryan Garver, boy, he has really been very efficient and a big part of this basketball team this season.
And I don't know if Coach Wellman expected the scoring output. And it's been a little bit surprising to us because we know he could score. He did that at Northeast. But he came here, was more of a defensive player.
Yeah.
And now he's showing that offensive prowess. And it's welcome.
Part of a team at Northeast his senior year that went 21-5, and they were semifinalists in the state tournament.
And he was the man. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Meyer all the way open. He's waving his hands. Everybody's clustered on the right side, tipped out of there. Meyer gets it back. off the miss.
It did hit the rim, so that resets the clock.
Hook wide open for a three, hits it.
Oh, that's a big shot right there.
That is huge.
And give Austin Roth a lot of credit for picking him out.
53-49, Wesleyan by 4. Inside Hiller, posting up, turnaround land short, got his own rebound, went back up, got rejected. Now the foul going to go against Spencer Williams.
Hiller has to get on track, Jeff. Let's see what he has here. He goes up, short arms it, gets the rebound. Oh, that didn't look too bad.
Well, Dick Morrissey, the official, made the call there. And
didn't look too bad.
Spencer Williams looked at him as if he was an innocent man there that time, as Hiller's free throw is in and out.
Boy, only 2 points so far for Hiller, and he can't find the range here, even from the free throw line. See if he can see one go through. Get him started. There you go.
Hiller hits the second one. That's 3 in the game for him.
Sometimes that's all you need to see a ball go through the basket. Get yourself on guard there.
Coe trying to work against this 3-2 zone.
This extended 3-2 zone.
1-2-2 or 3-2, whatever you want to call it. Ball tipped up, extra pass, Hook for a 3. Got it.
Wow. And Wesleyan had the tip, couldn't reel it in. And Hook made him pay.
11 for him now. And now down to a 2-point game again.
We're going to have a nail biter here.
Far from over here at Snyder Arena. Wells Ross to Garver. Out to Hiller for a 3, off. Tipped around, out of bounds, off of Wesleyan.
Don't seem to be in real rhythm here is Wesleyan. And you give Coe a lot of credit for that. Really taking them out of their game.
Coe could take control here on this possession or tie it up. And the way they've been moving the basketball, anything's possible.
Where's Hook? You got to know where Hook is.
There he is again. Here's another 3 on the way. In and out. That would have been 3 in a row that time from him in that corner.
I don't know how he got that wide open.
Shimonitz out top, Garver. Here's Wells Ross. To the basket, offensive foul. Meyer took the charge. And Wells Ross picks up another foul.
You can see that coming, Jeff. I mean, he turned that corner with a vengeance. And what a great job. Boom, right there. That's a great job by the defensive player. If Wells Ross could have just stopped and went right over the top, maybe one dribble too many. But you give credit to the defensive player for stepping in there. The referee makes the call. So that's the second foul on Wells Ross. He takes a seat.
Far corner, Meyer, wide open, 3 on the way, off. Rebound, Garver. He'll push it. Shimonitz will rise up for a 3, in and out. Ball out of bounds off of Wesleyan.
Oh boy, I'll tell you, it's right there.
And Ryan Garver looked over at official Dick Morrissey again, saying, hey, there was a foul there. There was contact. But they're letting him play. It's physical. Still that 3-2 zone setup. Left wing far side. Here is Trevor Holland.
The question is, who does that physical game benefit?
Inside, denied by Cook. Rescued into the hands of Garver. Good defense.
Look for Cook.
14 minutes to go here in this ball game. Here's Nate Baugh. 3 from Cook, good.
Yeah, we need more of that. Didn't hesitate, caught it high, shot it high. I like that about him. He catches it chest high. We get a timeout here.
Timeout called by Coe. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside really quick. 5-point lead for the Prairie Wolves.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
Back here at Snyder Arena on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. 13 minutes, 47 seconds to go in this game. And that Prairie Wolf lead is at 5, 57-52. Co has kept it close, though. They've been within reaching of that lead. And now as they move the ball around the perimeter against that 3-2 zone, they'll go inside. Trying to skip it back out, back inside, and taken away by Garver with another steal.
Guess who? He is tremendous. Hands in the passing lane. You don't want the ball anywhere around him, folks. He's going to find a way to pick it.
Garver inside Shimonitz.
6'4".
Forcing a shot up, doesn't fall, tipped around, and Jack Hiller gets it back to Cook.
Hiller has to come on, Jeff. Only
Roth
3 points from him.
Almost took that ball away from Garver. Garver forcing it back out. Baugh for a three, short. Tipped around back into the Garver's hands, and he's fouled by Roth.
Right place, right time. Somehow he finds a way. I don't know how he does it. You can't teach what he does. You can't teach these instincts. Just happens to be, right there.
Here's Cook. Backing in, left-handed hook shot.
Oh, is that beautiful or what? That's a guy who knows how to put the ball in the basket, folks. Not just a shooter, a scorer. Uses the left hand beautifully. Over the top.
And a lead back at 7. Roth, high-low, another steal for Garver. Baugh on the break. Here's Cook. Baugh.
Oh, he could have stepped into it. It's a big possession for Wesleyan here.
Cook down the lane, missing it. Oh, and a foul in the backcourt on Baugh.
Boy, it was right there, Jeff. I think Cook got bodied just enough to throw him off. He usually would make that with the right hand. I don't know if we have that in the truck. Let's see. I just caught it at the end there.
Right there.
But he was on the move, and that would have extended this lead, obviously, to 9 points.
Austin Roth will come out of the game.
This zone has paid some dividends as it has kept hooking those guys out of those corners. Got to be quick on your rotations and quick to the ball on the closeout.
Out in the corner, here's a three, off. Couldn't fall that time for TJ Kaufman. Shimonitz forcing up a shot, bouncing through.
It's that soft rim for Wesleyan there. Shimonitz just threw it up there. Didn't charge. Nice under control. And he can do that at 6'4". Oh, Garver.
7-0 spurt here for Wesleyan in the lane. Dish off, and Spencer Williams went up, and he is fouled. And they're going to call the foul on Wells Ross.
Yep, third on him. He and Spencer having a little conversation about whether that was a foul or not. Let's see it again. Yeah, it was a lot of contact there, but we've seen that all night.
Free throw up and in for Spencer Williams tonight.
Coach Wellman's going to leave Wells Ross out there with 3 fouls. 11 minutes, 21 seconds left in this ball game.
Probably not at a critical point, though, where you can take it out. Shot up and in.
Wells Ross with only 5 points tonight, Jeff. Got to get him in double figures.
61-54 as Garver gets the ball at the top. Shimonitz off the curl. Wells Ross in the lane, high off the glass, can't finish it.
Just lost that one a little too early.
Kaufman with the board. Coe tonight offensively has done a good job of just passing the basketball.
Very patient ball control offense here. Not in any rush.
Shot clock at 8. Here is Holland for a 3. Can't get it to go, and the rebound to Wells Ross. Garver here on the attack, slows it back out, and they'll reset. Here's Shimonitz with a 15-footer.
Well, that's a nice stop and pop by Nate Shimonitz, folks. Another timeout.
Timeout called by Coe with 10-12 to go. They'll burn the full timeout. The lead is stretched back to 9 here for the Prairie Wolves. Up 63-54, back after this.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University, NWU.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
Snyder Arena tonight with John Harris. I'm Jeff Moats. We're glad to have you here on LNK TV and the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. It's been an interesting game, John. We've seen the lead come down to 2 for Wesleyan. Now it's blossomed back up to 9. Before that, it was kind of back and forth. It was tied at one point.
Well, they kept, you know, we talked about those points in the paint for Coe. Well, they haven't been able to get as many of those here in this second half. And the outside shooting, though, it was on early on with Hook. It has gone off, leveled off a little bit. That zone defense, which is active.
To start the second half, Wesleyan was down points in the paint 26-18. Now it's 28-28.
Yeah, exactly. So they've found the range inside.
Still that 3-2 zone from Wesleyan.
This game's all about adjustments. You got to make adjustments. Coach Wellman did that. Usually
down inside, shot fake from Nolan Temp.
See if that's Wells Ross again. Yep.
That's going to be 4 on him, and he'll have to come out.
Garver was there, but Wells Ross brings the hammer.
So Nolan Temp at the line for the first free throw, knocks it through.
So Deion's going to get a little time on the bench there. Let's see how long he stays over there.
Second free throw good for Temp. That gives him 4 in the game, and the lead down to 7 for Wesleyan. Still plenty of time here with under 10 to play. Shimonitz. Here's Cook. Hiller from the left elbow, got it.
There you go. That's what you need from him. But he can get hot quickly. 6'6", can stroke it.
Back up by 9. Coe, they've liked to slow down the tempo just a tad, run a little offense. Now a turnover. Shimonitz to the basket. Scoop shot, got it to go.
Thought he was going to bounce pass it to Garver. He took it himself.
Garver was ready for it too.
It would have been the play, but he took it right to the rim. As long as you finish. Meyer is on that baseline, Jeff.
Dribble drive on the baseline, bounce pass thrown away right into the hands of Garver, who comes up with another steal. Errant pass that time by Jake Eilers.
Oh, there he goes.
And here's Garver to the basket, and he gets it to go.
He does that hesitation move again. He did it last game. I think it was against Buena Vista. He does it again here. The slow dribble, and they steal it again.
That was Cook who knocked it away. Here's Baugh to Hiller.
Swing it around to Cook.
Shimonitz. Off the screen, here's Baugh. Cooper Cook. 3 from Shimonitz, off. Cook tips it out. Baugh comes out with it, rescues the ball. He was already out of bounds.
Well, what an effort. You got to give him a hand. Coach Wellman, well pleased. Yeah, you want your guys playing like that. You want them going after each ball, want the possession, want to maintain the possession. He goes right into the stands, sacrifices himself.
Ball tipped out there. Good defense from Wesleyan. Tommy Hook trying to take control of it. He lost it. Now, after the scrum, the basket is up and in from Temp.
Well, we got a mash unit going on here. We got bodies strewn all over the place. Cook's on the floor. Garver's on the floor. And they get the easy one.
Full timeout. 7:39 left. Wesleyan up by 11.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first Filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. Yeah? For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
Well, we know that Wesleyan's got all 5 starters that average double digits, 3 of them already in double digits tonight. And there you see the family of Ryan Garver right there, right below us here at Snyder Arena. And there's their own Ryan Garver's got 17 points, him and Cooper Cook with 17, Nate Shimonitz with 15 so far. Jack Hiller and Dion Wills-Ross still in single digits tonight with 5. Hey,
look at this kid
he's
here.
got 2 good things on. He's got a Northeast shirt and a Chicago Cubs sock going
Look at
on.
these socks, man. Come on. Get out of here with these socks. Cub socks. Are you
He's
serious?
got good taste.
What is that? Security? Where's security when you need them?
7.5 left in this one. An 11-point lead here for the Prairie Wolves.
I can handle the Northeast, okay?
Here's Nate Baugh for a 3. Can't get it, but Shimonitz with offensive board. Can't get it to go. Cooper Cook is there to put it back in.
Shimonitz looking for the foul, but Cook puts it back in, and Wesleyan beginning to spread its wings here just a bit.
Co's starting to run out of energy here, it looks like.
This zone is just giving them fits.
And they made a great switch in the defensive scheme here in this second half.
I mean, you got a guy like Garver who steals the ball, and you have 6'4" Shimonitz. A little breakdown there.
Hook to the basket.
Breakdown there. 6'4" Shimonitz, 6'6" Hiller at the top of that zone. Tough to get around. Relax there.
Garver looking. Garver, shot clock at 9. Baugh with 5. Cooper Cook with a 3. Off. Knocked out there. Garver gets it back. Nice pass to Baugh, who puts it in.
He's amazing. He is amazing. Oh, my goodness. I just love watching this guy play.
73-60 Prairie Wolves, 6 minutes left. Ryan Garver and another steal. Garver to the basket, lays it up and in.
What can you say? I mean, the superlatives, they're just not enough.
He and Cook have got 19 tonight apiece.
You cannot teach what this guy knows how to do. These instincts are just unbelievable.
Meyer on the right side. Fade away. Off. Garver with the board. Up the floor. Shimonitz to the basket. Off the glass and in.
Wesley's beginning to run away with this thing.
It is Garver, Cook, and Shimonitz that have really put the dent into Co tonight, and now timeout called by the Cohawks. They're going to burn another full timeout, and the lead is at 17. 77-60 Prairie Wolves back after you see this.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
5:19 to go here in this ball game. There you see Derek Curtis, member of the Nebraska Wesleyan football team.
He's going to have a big year next year.
He's a former teammate and longtime friend of Ryan Garver's at Northeast. Both of them on that state tournament team in 2015 in basketball. And you know what? Not only Garver was a big part of that team, but Derek Curtis was too. Shot clock at 6. Runner good.
Wow.
Knocked down there that time by Schlabaugh.
Right down the chute.
That's his first bucket.
Do they have enough time to come back from 15 down?
4:48 to go. Cook from the top. Here's a 3 off. And Hiller over the back.
Usually Cooper Cook is going to splash that one from downtown, that wide open. Short-armed it just a bit. Wesleyan has to keep up the defensive intensity. That seems to be what's gotten them this lead. Steals, runouts, easy baskets.
Timp. Back left side. Here's Hook for a 3. Got it.
Oh, boy.
He is a guy that you got to guard closely. He is such a good player, able to get open off a screen, a V-cut. Tommy Hook, quite the ball player for Coe.
Well, Coe's not going away. I mean,
no, they haven't called off the Dogs yet. 4 minutes left. Inside Cook.
Just an easy catch and turn. Now got to stop the ball.
On the other end, Schlob out of the basket and one.
Look at that. Wesleyan just sauntering back on defense. And let's see who is it on. It's on Shimonitz.
Yep.
His third.
So Shimonitz picks up foul number 3.
So they're running back and not fast enough. And Schlabaugh says, hey, what the heck? I'm going to come right up your back. And right into the basket. Wells Ross going to come back in the ball game here.
Remember, he's got 4 fouls. He's only got 5 points tonight. Normally a double-digit score. He was second in the scoring heading into tonight's game on the team.
7 rebounds, 5 points. See if he can pick it up.
Schlabaugh.
He'll get lots of his points inside now.
Schlabaugh with that free throw got 5 points for him tonight. Down to 11. Dale Wellman not happy about how the offense is going, but Cooper Cook goes up and one.
Well, Cooper Cook gave him a little bit of his own medicine with the off arm.
That's a big basket.
He creates just enough space with that inside arm right off the glass. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a guy, again, who knows how to put the ball in the basket in many different ways.
Free throw good. Cook tonight with, I believe, 24 now. It is 24. 82-68 the score. Good defense that time. They move the ball around the perimeter. Shot blocked. Tim's 3 got blocked by Cook. Shot clock at 8. Winker recovers it. Hook had the ball knocked away. Here comes Wesleyan. Garver over far side. Hiller. Entry side. It goes over to Cook. Posting up and in.
Love the patience.
26 now for Cooper Cook.
And again, now the baskets are coming from inside, Jeff.
Big time. And a bad pass by Winker thrown away.
And there are points where Coe's beginning to unravel just a bit.
46-36, points in the paint. Wesleyan 46, Co 36.
And the disparity was tremendous early on.
Down inside. Hiller off the glass, can't finish.
He's got to get that done underneath there.
That's a 28-10 swing in the paint, by the way. How about that for Schlabaugh?
Oh my goodness, this guy. Is he Speedy Gonzalez? What is he doing? My goodness, I like his move there.
Talk about no fear.
I mean that's smart on his part, as Wesleyan is slow getting back, and he's just speeding down. And look at this one. Whoop!
Great English on that too.
Yeah, a little French pastry.
Hits the free throw.
My goodness. So 2:21 left in this ball game, down 13.
Dale Wellman.
Yeah, no hurry.
He has to be pleased with how his team has played. There's a push off.
Watch it.
Ready, I'll tell you what.
Ready to tee him up.
Dick Morrissey, a longtime official in Nebraska. He has officiated numerous high school and college games. And he is not afraid to issue a technical. Well, he will.
He was about to right there.
And he kept an eye on Schlabaugh that time.
Yeah, he did. And again, he showed some restraint. I like that.
Inside Garver, posting up, turnaround shot, good.
Boy, he's really come on tonight.
89-68, 2 minutes left. Down to a 21-point advantage now for Wesleyan.
Garver, 9 of 11 from the field.
Unreal. Here's a steal from Shimonitz. They got numbers. Hiller going up and a two-hand dunk, and he couldn't finish it. He could not finish it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. And I'll tell you what, the Wesleyan bench, some of those guys are kind of cringing, maybe smiling a little bit. And I think the only guy that's not smiling in the building tonight is that guy there on the screen.
You got to explode, man. You got to get up and put it down. You got to get up there and put it down.
A grand opportunity, and Schlabaugh free throw in and out. Garver with a rebound.
Oh my goodness. The breakaway. He's not going to get an easier chance at a dunk than that.
86-71. Shimonitz for a three, can't finish, rebound.
Good job by Wells Ross of backing off.
Now Garver trying to dive for that ball.
Nice sportsmanship there.
Well, Ryan Garver tonight with 21 points, 26 for Cook, 17 for Shimonitz.
A twisted ankle, Strawberry on his left knee.
And he's going to come out. Those guys, Shimonitz, Garver, and Cook, coming out to an ovation.
And rightly so.
So we get some more reserves in. Dion Wells Ross is back in.
I tell you what, next time Hiller gets a breakaway, he's gonna put it home. He's not gonna take it that easy.
Down the lane, Hall can't finish. 1 minute left.
Watch Schlabaugh here.
Far corner three off. And Wells Ross with a rebound. He's going to take it in transition to Hall with the left hand for the right side.
Watch it.
And flying into the stands was Eilers.
Nice dish by Wells Ross. Right at just the right time.
88-71. And Schlabaugh got away with travel, and he got it to go.
He's made some very interesting baskets.
Here's Parker Sullivan for a three, and he knocks it home.
Oh, my goodness, the catch and shoot.
And a steal and a basket for Wells Ross. 93-73. And now Schlabaugh, on the other hand, can't finish.
Well, he's an offensive juggernaut here in the second half. How many points does he have? He has 10 points, but it looks like a whole lot more.
He's been all over the place.
4-4. Hook has been the main man. They have 4 guys in double figures, but you can't beat Cook with 26, Garver with 21, Shimonitz with 17.
Rolls in and out, rebound Hiller with 20. And Nebraska Wesleyan responding well in this second half, coming off of that overtime loss at Simpson last Saturday, and they're going to dribble it out. And Nebraska Wesleyan will improve to 18-3, 9-3 in the conference. Still tied, three-way tie for first with Morris and Buena Vista, and that's the final. Nebraska Wesleyan 93, Co-College 73. A big game tonight. 26 points for Cooper Cook, 21 for Ryan Garver, 17 for Nate Shimonitz. And the Prairie Wolves.
And 9 steals for Ryan Garver.
That's unreal.
9 steals for that guy.
So for Wesleyan, they go up to Buena Vista Saturday night. Again, that's one of the other 3 teams that's tied for first place with Wesleyan. And then the other team, Loras, is back here in Lincoln next Wednesday night, which you can watch here on LNK TV and the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. That will wrap up our coverage.
We'll be right there with them
for 2017-18.
Should be a good one.
So the final score tonight, Nebraska Wesleyan 93, Co 73. For John Harris and our entire Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network crew, I'm Jeff Moats. Thanks along. Thanks for watching. Good night from Snyder Arena here in Lincoln.
This LNK TV Sports and Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network broadcast was made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University.